Portland, Oregon.
Giving color commentary
is Satan's favorite
professional wrestling
podcast.
What do we want to talk about?
The blood and the guts.
The bloods and the guts.
The bloods and the gut.
Oh. Holy shit. Dude, I can't believe they fucking did this on TV.
Well, cable TV.
Sure, cable TV, but like that's a lot for, for fucking just normal TV, cable TV.
They show it on TBS.
But yeah, but that's not real blood.
Oh, I see.
Real blood, broken glass, fucking barbed wire, thumbtacks. Dude.
Mirrors.
The mirrors, yeah.
It was a interesting touch.
Cornucopia of fucking just
various
jagged, sharp things.
Various sharp, jagged, glass-like material were involved.
If you've ever touched it and went, ow, we'll put it under the ring.
No porcelain. No porcelain involved.
Oh, porcelain is very dangerous.
No, absolutely. Yeah. That's...
Dude. Oh, my God.
Porcelain's horrible. We'll go into the women's blood and guts match.
Yeah.
If you would like to introduce the combatants, which are two teams.
The first match was the women's blood and guts match. And they went 46 minutes and 10 seconds.
A long time.
Long time. They got...
How many of them? I could do that.
They got pretty equivalent to...
Or I'd try really hard.
The men's. Yeah. Which is nice to see. Yeah. I don't know. Something I really appreciate about AEW is that like they allow the women to go just as fucking hard as the men, and it's great.
Yeah. I agree and disagree.
Okay.
In a scenario like this, where it is a main event type match, whether again this may be your opening match, it's still a main event match. It is,
of course. This is
it's the reason the show is named. The show is named.
Yes, the special event.
they do give them the same proper attention. They do give them the same amount of time. Way different than just having and again, I'm just picking two names off the top of my head. Chris Statlander Riho match that's going to go 6 minutes, as opposed to a Pac Mark Briscoe match, which is going to go 12 minutes.
Right. Well, I'm talking more.
But when it does come to these big matches, these main event type of events, whether they do give the equal time to.
I was more talking about just the level of violence that they allow the women to go into, like, because in like WWE. There might be blood in a women's match.
There may be blood.
But I guarantee it's an accident.
If you bleed during a women's match in WWE, that's how you become the man.
Sure.
True.
Sure.
And again, that's also a thing that maybe I'm wrong, but it is. I think WWE still has that policy of if you bleed on TV or anything, that's a faux pas.
Sure.
If it happens the hard way, we have no control over that.
Yes.
But there's been times where it's been a minute that I can't even think of the match I'm trying to reference. I feel it was a Brock and somebody match where like they went into business for themselves. Like, no,
Brock and Cody.
Like, boom, we're going to do the thing. We're going to bleed. Fuck them.
Well, I mean,
what are they going to do to us about doing this?
It was Brock and Cody's second match, I believe. And Brock ran his face directly into the exposed turnbuckle and gave himself a horrible gash across his fucking forehead.
Even a good gash is a horrible gash.
Dude, it was...
You know what? Don't quote me on that.
It was pretty gnarly for WWE at the time. It was like really surprising. But yeah. But usually, at least in the past, they would stop the match. They would like staple them up like they did to Finn Balor. But in more recent time, they've like, at least for like pay-per-views, like, which is what all of these matches, like all the blood like that, I believe have been, it's, they let it go.
Yeah.
Like Drew McIntyre, he got busted open pretty fucking bad in that Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Fucking, you know.
Stop giving that man toolboxes.
Yeah, no more toolboxes. That is another thing that I appreciated from the men's blood and guts match. There was a toolbox introduced.
There was a toolbox,
but it was a plastic toolbox.
Good
was
call.
Was it? We'll get there. It was Wheeler Yuta that threw that in.
No, it was Mark Briscoe.
You are correct. Briscoe
Yeah.
came out. Yep, at the end.
But yeah, so let's get into the women's blood and guts match. So on the heel side, I guess,
Bad girl.
we've got the Triangle of Madness, Julia Hart, Sky Blue, and Thekla. We've got
She's not a spider.
she's not a spider. We got Megan Bain.
Yay.
We got Marina Shafir.
Yay.
And we got Mercedes Monet.
Yeah.
All of them going up against Jamie Hayter, Chris Statlander,
Yay.
Babes of Wrath, Willow Nightingale,
Yay.
and Harley Cameron.
Yay.
Why are my thumbs up not popping up? I'm just throwing them up.
And the Timeless Love Bombs, Timeless Tony Storm, and Marina Shafir.
Yay.
Mina Shirakawa.
Again?
Sorry. And holy shit, this match went fucking hard.
Yeah.
Jean-Claude Van Damme will be suing them for copyright.
Yeah. I mean, Jamie Hayter's in it. It has to go.
Sure.
When Jamie Hayter's in it, I go hard. We can
It's
cut that one.
the match started out with Willow Nightingale and Sky Blue, and within the first 5 minutes of Dynamite being on air, Sky Blue is fucking gushing blood.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
Learn it from me,
proverbial
Moxley.
fucking like crimson mask, and she bled the entirety of that match.
Uh-huh. She needs a cookie and a juice.
Oh yeah, no, she needs
real bad.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Cookie and Juice.
This
They call me Cookie Juice. CJ for short.
so we had a lot of shenanigans within the match where at some point it looked like Julia Hart and Thekla were looking for something that had might have been like stashed around the like within the turnbuckles, which was weird.
Mm-hmm.
But they never ended up finding it, I don't believe. At least that I noticed. But then they escaped the cage and stole the keys.
Because you could just crawl out the little hole
Yes.
if you're tiny.
If you're small enough,
Yeah.
which both of them are. Then stole the keys for the cage from the referee. And then trapped a bunch of people outside at some point. But I believe that's what they were initially looking for, was like they hit a key in there or something.
Yeah. And
It was weird. It was a weird thing. There was a really, really like smart spot when Mercedes Monet came out. She had all of her belts out on the tables outside, and she just started bringing the belts into the cages and started handing them out to her teammates, and everybody's just using title belts,
well, yeah.
which we all know in wrestling, a title belt is the most devastating weapon that you can be hit with.
It's the hardest part of the thing.
No.
There were barbed wire baseball bats. There were barbed wire kendo sticks. There was a mirror that got thrown in fucking Tony Storm's face.
Not a mirror Shikawa.
No, she wasn't involved in this. Yeah, it was fucking just brutal.
It was bloody and gutsy.
Yes.
Again, as we've all stated, lots of blood.
Guts as in fortitude.
Yes, fortitude.
Okay.
Lots of fortitude.
Shout out to Pat Edge.
Is there anything that you guys want to highlight or talk about before I get to the finish of the match.
No, go. Again, this is very much not my wrestling. I had to sit through all of this, picking out the parts I liked and trying not to complain about the parts I don't like.
Speaking of picking out parts,
Sure.
the mirror spot was pretty fucking brutal.
It was. It was. That was scary.
People were still picking up parts later.
Uh-huh.
We'll get there, but no, that was definitely oof.
Yeah, no, that was scary. Like so speaking of the mirror spot, basically Tony Storm has Marina Shafir in the fucking corner, sitting in the corner, and she pulls had to be like 24 by 36.
Yeah, like a back of the door kind of standard mirror.
And puts it mirror facing Marina in Marina's hands, like holding it, and she's going for her like hip attack, which that sounds fucking brutal. Like that sounds crazy and bad. And like, I'm glad it didn't happen.
Right.
But, as she's charging at, Marina, Marina stands up and throws the mirror in Tony Storm's face, and it shatters, and it's just
beautifully
like, holy shit, dude. But so getting to the end, Sky Blue and Julia Hart had locked a bunch of the competitors outside of the ring, and
they too big to crawl through the hole.
They is. Oh yeah, there was also a fucking nail board. But yeah, so then they trapped Timeless Tony Storm and Mina Shirakawa in the rings with all the rest of the enemy team, and like four of them held Timeless Tony Storm down and forced her to watch as Megan Bain whipped Mina Shirakawa.
You're doing it.
Their names are
Mina, Mira,
whipped
Mirror,
Mina Shirakawa
on the wall,
while Marina Shafir has her locked in the mother's milk submission hold.
I hate that name.
It's gross. It's weird. It's really weird. Causing Timeless Tony Storm to surrender for her team.
Correct.
I really liked that end. Tony Storm's not giving up because she can't go on. She's giving up to save the person that she loves.
She's giving in. She's not giving up.
Yes. Right. It was really well done. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. If it wasn't for all the blood, I probably would have too.
I like both of these matches. Both of these matches were fucking great.
I know. Yeah.
Then
before we get into that, Before we get into that,
you got.
I apologize for doing my job this week.
No, you're good.
Sure.
No,
we did have a backstage segment between Jurassic Express and the
Yes.
Don Callis family in the capacity of there were people there from the Don Callis family. More or less, we'll skip over it real quick. It was just basically a beat down on Jurassic Express to remind them that the Young Bucks are part of the Don Callis family at this point.
Well, they are courting the Young Bucks.
Prospecting.
Don Callis will be back next week to address all of this situation.
Oh, I'm sure he will. Yes.
Obviously, we Okada came out and was part of that beatdown.
Mm-hmm.
They did the beatdown in front of the Young Bucks' trailer. So the Young Bucks come out of their trailer and they're like, "Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great.
It's nice to have friends, right, guys?
Right? Yeah." But yeah, no, that was a nice little in between.
I got to pee.
Sure. Next up, we've got Hangman Adam Page.
Derrick's favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
Derrick's favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler.
Going up against Powerhouse Will Hobbs. Do they no longer call him Will Hobbs? It's just Powerhouse Hobbs.
Just Powerhouse Hobbs.
Or just Hobbs.
I mean,
Or
yeah, Hobbs. I like the Powerhouse Will Hobbs.
Power.
We'll get to him.
I like
Or
that. I like that
compilation.
Sammy Guevara thing too. Not that part.
No, that's the best part.
No, the best part is his wife.
It's like if you could do the Io Sky and the Sammy Guevara tongue thing.
But yes, in a Falls Count Anywhere match for the AEW World Men's Championship. This match was meh. This is very meh match.
It was at least a wrestling match.
Yes, they did some stuff. They did some wrestling stuff. They did a good amount of like weird table stuff. There was like that one spot where Powerhouse landed on his butt very awkwardly that looked like he could have gotten hurt very easily right there.
Yeah. The overthrow on the announce table. Yeah. If that was the case,
I mean,
or if the intent was that, you're crazy.
Right? Yeah.
Well, let me ask you guys both about this.
Yeah.
I personally
Mm-hmm.
don't see Powerhouse Hobbs as a main event guy. He is definitely an upper mid card talent, and that's something,
Or even a tag team champ.
and has been.
Yeah. But like a singles main event.
No, I'm saying, no, I'm agreeing. No,
Yeah.
I don't. But
He was very, for lack of a better term, lucky to be put in this situation with Hangman Adam Page, which I know you are not necessarily a fan of in any capacity.
well, not in no capacity, just in current capacity. Like he's a better wrestler than his character wrestles, and it drives me nuts.
As far as the AEW hierarchy goes, and Hangman has been day one, obviously. He is a top guy, somebody that has been a two-time champion at this point, two-time world heavyweight champion.
He is the main character.
He's a guy that's always going to be on top. You're not going to put Hobbs over him on something like this. Like putting Hobbs in this match really does nothing to.
You could do it if you let Hobbs be like truly villainous.
I mean,
yes, but this match does nothing to elevate Hobbs.
No, this
was all.
Wait, Hobbs winning the belt would do nothing to elevate Hobbs.
That would, but the whole setup on this
right
is nothing. This wasn't about Hobbs.
Yeah, no, this is
about getting Joe and fucking Hangman into a ring to have that match
which
together.
Which is why if he'd like snapped and went super beast, like super villainous, beat the living crap out of him, won the belt, and then went after Joe, it'd be just as intriguing of a story.
That would be very interesting.
Yeah.
I can see like Hobbs being a main eventer, like a singles like main event fucking title holder, but you got to do some work with his character.
He's got to
a
get
bit more
nasty.
Yeah,
I think.
like he's
the only
got
thing I
to.
can say of him, he's got to get nasty.
He's got to develop.
Cool. You know what you do, and this will sound somewhat whatever. And I would like to see the match I'm about to propose. Powerhouse Hobbs, Bobby Lashley. Lashley doing the job, putting Hobbs over, making him look like the bigger star, big for lack of a better term,
again,
big black man in the company.
Bobby's an ass beater, but he's not villainous.
No.
Right? So if you have that ass beater go against the fucking crazy guy, that's cool.
No, that would be fucking great.
Yeah.
That would be great.
I lost because he's nuts, man.
But I could
he
see
wasn't following the rules. He was trying to kill me.
I can see Hobbs doing that, like, but he'd have to go to those lengths.
I think that's the only development I see for Hobbs, other than him staying right where he is, which is fine.
Yeah, no, he's fine where he is right now. I would like to see him become a main event, talent, but right now, yeah. But so they went all over the place in this match. They went and
we went all over the place and discussing this match.
Sure.
We've already talked about the ending, and
there was some interesting stuff that I thought was happening where they had a spot set up for the end of the match.
Uh-huh.
And I couldn't tell if the people in the audience that were in the way of getting to where they needed to be to perform this spot were marks, or like not marks, that were like plants, or just normal attendees, and had to be like, okay, get out of the way because we're coming right in here.
I mean,
well, if AEW had their own purple bandana, that we wouldn't be in this situation.
Sure.
True. Yeah.
Sure.
Shout out to Anthony.
But yeah, like I was very like,
who puts a power station in a hallway?
that doesn't make any sense.
Who puts a
John
power
Taylor.
station in a hallway?
That doesn't make any
Nobody.
sense.
Through the
The
electric.
main power station. Where should we put it?
We
Right here, where everyone just walked in.
It's an electric table.
Well,
and then
so stupid.
They've got that like the box that's like, oh, that box weighs so much, fucking so much. It's so big and heavy. And like when Powerhouse hits the table, it just like throws the box like, through the air. Yeah,
It's physics.
it is just
Yeah, yeah.
You know, it's a lever system.
Yeah.
Fling.
This didn't do anything for either of these people for me.
No. It didn't do anything. Like it was obvious what was going to happen.
Right.
Right.
Of course, I'm always like inside really hoping for a weird upset.
Sure. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Like that's every wrestling match ever. It's just like, no, I want to be surprised.
Yeah. I'm 90% into this, but 10% of me wants something I didn't expect now.
Yeah. But yeah, so Hangman throws Powerhouse Hobbs off a little balcony through an electric table
In the middle of a hallway.
in the middle of a hallway. The lights flicker in the arena, blah blah blah, and yes, Hangman picks up the victory.
Crazy.
Then-
Who'd have guessed?
Then he gets attacked by Shibata and fucking Samoa Joe, and Samoa Joe signals to have the cage of the Blood and Guts cage brought down onto the rings so they can have Hangman trapped in the ring and they can just beat him up.
Because Joe has that power.
Right.
Joe has that
Because as
power,
we
yeah.
all know, people who show up randomly from the locker room can tell the crew exactly
Yes,
what
they
to
can
do,
they can wave
and they have to do.
and everybody understands exactly what they need.
Look, as someone who understands how to circumvent the system in these big entertainment events, maybe Samoa Joe's got a guy back there that, you know,
Maybe he does.
You know, Samoa Joe got that guy into a wrestling event 2 weeks ago. That guy's like, yeah, it was Samoa Joe a favor.
Yeah.
I got you. Oh, I don't know
He's
why.
over there with the hand crank. Like, I'm trying, Joe.
But then before the cage lowers all the way, fucking God damn it. Hook comes back,
Oh yeah.
which like they like made a big deal of, but it's like he wasn't gone.
No.
He just
Eating chips in the back,
injured.
man.
Like, I don't know. And then
One more.
fuck. Why is his name escaping me? The King of the Bums. King of the Bums comes out and
Eddie
and
Kingston?
yes, Eddie Kingston, and they save the day.
How did
They-
Eddie Kingston get under that fucking cage? That's all I'm trying to figure
Right.
out. I mean, Joe, at least the cage was up. Eddie Kingston,
Yeah. So Joe and
he had
Shibata
17 bagels today.
run
An
away,
odor barrier.
and Hangman Adam Page says, "Look, if you wanted me in a cage, all you had to do was ask."
Kinky.
Dumbass. our match at Full Gear is going to be a steel cage match. And Samoa Joe, very good acting here, like facial expression, like he has upped his game a lot. I
Maybe
feel
the
like
next movie he does, they won't have to do voiceovers.
Right.
Maybe.
He's had to twist his game around.
Sure. But he's been
To a metal
he does
sense.
voiceover stuff.
Yeah.
He looked scared and angry.
Let's give him a chance on announcing.
Oh, he's good. He's a good
Because
announcer.
everyone else sucks.
He's a good announcer.
Come back, Taz.
So yeah, all of that happened. Then we go to a commercial break and we come back to Tony Schiavone.
May I have this
You
one?
may.
I mean, it is in Greensboro, North Carolina.
It is, yes.
It is a historic place, which is where, what I believe I add to the
Sure.
show here.
Okay, like the perspective of actually being over there.
I have been there once.
Okay. That's more than me.
No, Tony Schiavone, obviously being the announcer connoisseur and legend that he is, talks about what it is like to be here in this famous arena in the Greensboro Coliseum. Actually, it wasn't Greensboro Coliseum, but they were in Greensboro. The Coliseum has been demolished, blah, blah, blah. Talks about how great it is, and they happen to be lucky enough to have Ricky Steamboat out there this night.
Yep.
NWA legend, WWE legend, wrestling legend,
Right.
in any way. There's nobody that
Mr. Dick
doesn't
Blood
know
himself.
who doesn't know who Ricky the Dragon Steamboat is.
Blood and guts.
Dick Blood and Guts. Good. That was good call, sir. Very, very good call.
Been sitting on that. Waiting for it.
But it was, a nice homage to have Schiavone bringing this up, to bring out a legend, and then to have FTR come out. And with Stokely. And initially, talk about how Steamboat did have some sort of training aspect with Dax. Yes. I just think.
It's like, watch this super kick. He goes, that sucks, kid.
Yeah, right.
Well, no, I mean,
Steamboat trained me on my super kicks.
when Steamboat had that fucking last match he had, it was him and FTR teaming up against, I'm dropping the ball on this when I forget who they were wrestling, but again, FTR being somebody who aligned themselves with Steamboat just a year or two ago. I believe it was only a year ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
Them coming out and giving him his flowers, and then Stokely kind of just fucking popping off on everything, like
As he should.
fair. And then, them kind of, then FTR pretty much doing the nice guy thing. Hey, we appreciate who you are, what you've done for us, what you've accomplished, but that don't mean nothing anymore. And then him and Dax go literally head to head with each other. And they start to fucking give, Steamboat the fucking beat down. And he gets a little help from Brodito. Brodito is who comes out.
Brodito shaved the day. What?
He made the thumb.
The thumb came up again. What the fuck, man?
Brodito.
Brody King. Bandito. Ricky Steamboat. Ric Flair not being there.
Where was Ric Flair?
I don't know. He had a
We
shoulder.
we were talking about this, and I was going to get there. We were led to believe where Ric Flair was supposed to be out. There was somebody out there that did have that sign that Steamboat pointed out, and again, was the Mount Rushmore of WCW wrestling, which on that sign consisted of Dusty, Flair, Sting, and Steamboat.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I can get behind that.
Yeah.
No
That's
arguments here.
That's a good Rushmore.
But obviously, this is setting up to a match, I would assume, between
Yeah, FTR and fucking
and Stokely with
Brodito.
and Brodito and Steamboat.
I doubt Steamboat's getting in the ring again.
I don't.
And piss drinkers in their cucks. I mean, Brodito.
I mean, it's very possible.
It's only half of them, and it was just a sip.
Again, he drank his piss. They watched.
Yes.
And they liked it.
Well, he pissed in a bottle.
Right.
They both said, "Ew,"
And then he
and
drank
then
it.
he drank
and they liked it.
and then they were like,
He's the pisser.
That's my
They're
kinda
the
guy.
piss cucks.
My brain is
Weird.
is shutting down. Obviously Brody King, Darby was in that van, and was it?
"It was
like in
Bandito."
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For some reason, I was thinking it was like an earlier thing where it wasn't Bandito.
No.
I just know it was definitely Darby because I was like, oh, that's my kind of guy. Like, of course it is.
Yeah. Of course, somebody would drink their own piss for no reason.
Hey, I'm only doing that if, I'm stranded at sea.
He's gonna come out in his girlfriend's shorts for the next 3 years now.
Mm-hmm. I don't think drinking your own piss is a good idea, even if you're stranded at sea.
No.
It's better than drinking the salt water.
It is better than drinking the salt water.
That's the reason I said that's the only time.
Well, actually, if you just drink a little bit of salt water at a time, it's just fine.
Mm.
The problem is you try to quench your thirst with salt water.
Yeah.
No. Take a drink, wait, and the salt will quench it for you. AKA Gatorade.
I see what you're doing.
Don't drink your own blood.
Nah.
Don't drink other people's blood.
Yeah.
It'll make you sick.
Unless you're a vampire.
It'll still make you sick.
I'm sure Prions disease still affects them. They are nuts by the end.
Yeah, so that happened.
Speaking
Everybody,
of Dick's Bloods.
well, everybody missed fucking, Ric Flair.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, he was announced.
I said a shoulder
They
injury.
mentioned he can still come out and fucking, I don't know.
I mean, we've done this how many times
something?
with people that are out with like certain injuries? Like,
Again,
you could just yell stuff from the apron.
It was established that he was there and left early for an undisclosed whatever.
I hope he shit himself. And he was
they
like,
found
I
out
can't
how he
go out.
treated the staff at the local pancake house. They're like, get out.
He had a tab for 72 kamikazes at the local bar, and they called him out on it. And he's like, I better go pay that.
And you're like, who else are these for? He goes, what?
Woo. It's Greensboro. I've been coming to this bar for 47 years. I have an outstanding tab. I'll pay it soon.
Jesus. I'm sure he has a fucking... all right. So, last and not least, we at the men's blood and guts match.
Mm-hmm.
And somehow they managed to make it bloodier slightly.
But not more entertaining.
No, I'd say they were about the same.
This
There's
goes to the
lots of
women's match
shenanigans.
for me.
I agree with Derrick on this.
Yeah?
I enjoyed the women's match more than I did the men's.
Yeah, so we've got the team of Darby Allin, Roderick Strong,
Yay.
and the conglomeration Mark Briscoe,
Yay.
Orange Cassidy, Kyle O'Reilly, going up against the Death Riders, John Moxley, Claudio
Yay.
Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta. What in the fuck?
What are you doing?
Claudio gets fireworks. Wheeler gets fireworks.
What the fuck?
This is great. This is quality TV.
Wheeler Yuta and Daniel Garcia.
Dick Dancer.
Dick
Oh,
Dancer.
and
A
Pac.
dancer for
And
money.
also Pac. You thought he was the long-haired guy in there, but it wasn't.
It's Wheeler at this point.
Mm-hmm. They switched hair.
It is.
My boy Utes.
This match managed to have all the same sharp, pointy
The
objects.
girls went through the entire shopping list.
They did, including the leftovers from the women's match.
I brought this up earlier. Whoever the fuck was supposed to clean that ring did a horrible job, or they did a great job at cleaning the ring, but cleaning up outside and leaving what was still there.
They left everything they swept up into a bucket.
The local
on the side
Walmart
of the
only
ring.
had so many mirrors and thumbtacks. Guys.
Dude. Oh my God.
Well, luckily Moxley brought his own fork.
Right.
Yeah. Moxley brought his own fork that was taped up. The handle was taped. You don't want it slipping. Your hands covered in blood.
No, because
Unfair. But fuck.
But fork.
Fucking Darby brought a skateboard with a weird crooked wheels and thumbtacks on the
I
bottom.
don't know why I found that funny.
The crooked
He
wheel.
just said crooked wheels, and I started laughing. I'm like,
I mean,
what?
It was
that's
weird.
The name of our next punk band.
Wait, that's me 3 punk bands ago, man. What are you talking about?
Yeah, there
Straight
were
wheels is when we do
staple
this. We know this way.
guns. There were fucking there was just crazy shit all over the place. Orange Cassidy got his hands stapled inside of his own pockets,
Which makes him more powerful,
which does.
right? Which makes it not make sense. That's like you have a fight with Samson, and you're like, wait, grow your hair
Here's
out
some
more.
Rogaine.
Yeah. I notice you're bald. Here's a wig.
Like Kyle O'Reilly got
Cool Kyle, fucking coming through.
it. Kyle O'Reilly got the bloodiest I think I've ever seen a person in a wrestling match. Like, personally watched the match where it went on long enough and he just continuously bled enough for there to be coagulated strings of blood hanging from his face.
Mm-hmm.
Which fucking brutal. He looked like an attempted murder.
Putrid face blood.
The only thing I can liken it to off the top of my head,
Mm-hmm.
in a match that I did actually see in person, I'm not trying to do that.
No, sure.
Mhm.
Cody, fucking Dustin at that first fucking.
Sure. There was a lot of blood in that fucking match. It just didn't go on long enough for the blood to start coagulating.
It
Man.
didn't go on for 54
54 minutes and 10 seconds.
I'm going to look up real quick with the Cody, but no,
Sure,
it did not.
No,
But
I'm sure it probably went like 20. But fuck, man. Dude. He got stabbed in the face with a fork multiple times. Moxley even pulled out a corner from the mirror that got broken earlier in the night in the women's match, and they didn't do a very good job of concealing the work on him gouging Kyle's face with the broken glass on the mirror. But, like, you get the idea.
Also make it dangerous. That's okay.
But yeah, like, holy shit. There was a fun spot where Darby Allin was like monkey bar, like swinging around on the top of the cage. That was fun. Surprising to come back from commercial break, and that is the first thing you see.
Right.
Mark Briscoe tied a fucking cable to a bunch of chairs and like pulled them onto the top.
We haven't brought up the toolbox.
Sure, not yet. But yeah, he brought the chairs up to the top of the fucking cage, and him and Yuta had like their own mini match on top of the cage, which was scary because they're top of the fucking cage.
Mm-hmm.
Mark Briscoe got beat down earlier in the night, and so everybody thought that he wasn't going to make it into the match, which gave the bad guys the numbers advantage. But then he came out anyway.
Do they not know they'll just pull someone from the locker?
I mean, they could, but you know, they'd
It would be
want to.
silly not to.
It would be.
Yeah.
But yeah. This match was a lot of fun.
Meh.
What did you guys think? Or memorable moments or anything like that?
Again, I was just searching for some normal wrestling, knowing I wasn't getting that.
No.
Everybody bled. Moxley bled.
Yep.
He had a fork. You got exactly what you were expecting to get out of this match.
Yes.
You were here for blood and guts, fortitude.
If you want blood, baby, be my guest.
Oh,
is what it is. Again, I enjoyed the women's match more. And again, same thing with that. It is what you got, but it was a little more surprising, a little more entertaining.
If you like the stunts they pull in AEW, yeah.
I feel like this. Well, I'll talk about that in a second. But so the match ended with Kyle O'Reilly
submitting
Moxley John Moxley with a knee bar in a pile of broken glass.
They call him Kyle Glass.
Kyle.
Yes, O Glass. I apologize for that. O Glass.
I really hope they're going somewhere with this, with the Death Riders and John Moxley quitting to Darby Allin, and the last couple of matches he's had on AEW, he has been very close to tapping out or quitting, but getting out of it in nefarious ways, like punching a referee in the face so they can't count the
Bam.
or causing a count out, things like that. He's showing his vulnerabilities and lack of being the big bad like leader, and I hope that they get there quicker than I feel like they will.
Right. No, yeah, I've talked about this with you in here. Yeah, that's what I hope it is. It's that thing Roman Reigns made reference to, but actually happening in storyline.
Yeah.
I can't win without your help.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Then you're a big pussy.
Yeah. And then the rest of the team needs to see it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Uncle Daddy's Chicken Boys.
Well, no, not yet.
Oh,
you can find us at Getting Color Commentary on Instagram, Getting Color Commentary on YouTube, Getting Color Commentary on Amazon to find our merch. We got hoodies, t-shirts, fucking tank tops.
Yeah. Singular.
There's a tank top.
Koozies, shot glasses, keychains.
We don't have any of those things that Lloyd just mentioned.
Yeah.
Maybe one day, but not at the moment.
Yo, for imprint, hit us up.
Yeah.
And you too could be talked about at the end of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chicken Boys.
Uncle Daddy Chicken Boys. Thai Champa.
Thai Champa.
Thai Champa. Best Thai food in town.
Facts.
Get you some ragoons.
Mm-hmm.
Love a ragoon.
Rangoon.
Copper Hammer.
I love bones.
Liquid Death.
Mm-hmm.
Malort.
Yeah.
Jägermeister.
Kramer guitars.
Yeah.
Jackson guitars. Charvel guitars.
Ibanez guitars.
Laney amps.
The Fender guitars. No Laney.
Oh.
I'm straight off the footboard, man. I don't need amps anymore.
Who makes the best DI boxes in town? You go ahead and send those to us. We'll be happy to take them.
Yeah, those are easy enough to get in our industry.
Fair.
Hey,
I don't know what that is.
It's a direct input.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you just plug straight into the sound system.
Okay.
For lack of a better definition.
Sure.
You may have one thing that you're plugging directly into, and then that's going directly into your DI, but
okay,
that's neither here nor there.
I should probably know these things.
You don't really work. You don't work that side. I mean, but it would be nice to be like, shit, someone stole a DI, and you'd be like, it's that kid, because I know what that is now.
I mean, in all aspects, your little box there, we're pretty much running DI into one thing and straight into the board.
Fair, yeah. I know.
That being said, you're BT.
I'm BT.
You're Derrick.
I am.
I'm Father Lloyd.
Yeah.
Fireworks. Catch you later, Bill and Ted's. I said catch you later, Bill and Ted's.